I think, one of our main goals in this recruiting class was to find some versatility. We still think we have a young team, and some of those players are still trying to find their way. And so, with recruiting being as early as it is for women's soccer, when you're recruiting kids that are 2 years removed from joining your team, versatility, ability, character, all those things become very important. And I think in this class, as you can see, there's a lot of players that are very accomplished, but they're also very versatile, and so we feel that by increasing the depth of our team and the versatility and adding these new players to, what will be a little bit more seasoned group, I think that blend will help us, down the road as far as conference play. And I think it's just a matter of getting these two groups together and being able to get them out on the field in August. Gwen's a fantastic player. She's a strong forward, very athletic, very quick, very skillful, knows how to score a lot of goals. We're certainly wanting to add some offense to, the production we got last year, and I think Gwen can help us do that. She plays at a good high school in Harding Valley, a good program in FC Alliance that's produced several of our current players that we have. So I think Gwen's a natural fit for us, and we're certainly a natural fit for her, and I think she's going to be an exciting player to watch. Liv is a very versatile player. She can play in the midfield, she can play in the back. We've been tracking Liv for quite a bit. Very skillful on the ball, very composed in the ball. I think is able to score goals, from the midfield position. So I think her versatility is going to be a big factor for us. When you play in the ODP team, you're certainly playing against other kids that you're probably going to face in college, and with her being able to hold her own and do very well in that program speaks volumes for, what we expect from her in terms of her transition here. Maya is another versatile player for us. First player we've had from North Dakota, and certainly the first player we've had from Shaddocks. At our academy under Joe DeMay, I think the tutelage that she's getting is going to be consistent with what she'll get here. Maya brings a lot of versatility. She can play as a forward, she can play as a center midfielder, she can play as a defensive midfielder. So we're excited about just the depth that she's going to give us in so many different areas and what she's going to bring to our team. Maya is a small, aggressive player, very hard-nosed, very strong in the tackle, doesn't really give up on anything, has the ability to create and score goals, because of her technical ability and her pace. So I think as another player in this class, she brings a lot of versatility to our midfield line and to our forward line. Katie is also another versatile player. She can play in the back as a center back. She can play in midfield as a center defensive mid. She can play on the wings. I think she's probably going to be one of the hardest working players that you'll see in our squad. Very durable, very hard-nosed. Loves to train, loves to play, and is a box-to-box type player. So Katie will defend at the top of her box, and you don't be surprised if you see her scoring at the opposite end of the play. So I think just that ability to be placed in various positions, I think is going to be really helpful and beneficial for us. Katie spent some time, obviously, most of her career with FC Alliance. Again, she's gonna be familiar with a lot of the players that we have here, and then later moved to Alabama, where she played for Huntsville High, which is one of the top high schools in Alabama, and now she's also playing with Busa, or now Alabama FC, which is an ECNL team. So she's well experienced, well rounded. The ODP experience has been good for her as well, and she's actually progressed really well during that program. So we do expect Katie to come in and certainly help our team immediately. Hannah is, a special player. Is very comfortable on the ball, very creative. Can score a lot of goals. But I think the biggest quality I like about her, she's definitely a team player. And she, you'll notice that she's won a lot of individual awards, but she's probably the first kid that will tell you that she couldn't do it with any of her teammates, without any of her teammates. So, the quality that she's going to bring to our midfield, I think will help our forward line. I mean, Anna's able to create goals for people, but she's definitely able to score them, as you can see from the accolades that she's won. I think it speaks volumes to her quality. I mean, and it definitely speaks volumes to her character. Hannah loves to train and she loves to play, and she's always striving to be better, which is something that is so common across this recruiting class. Much like everybody else, they all want to be very good at what they do, and most importantly, they want to be very good for Middle Tennessee. So we're excited that she's going to be joining our team, and I think she'll be a fun player to watch. Nicole is, very pacey defender. She can play right back, left back, but she can also play right wing, left wing. She's very good in getting forward into the attack, very creative, good services in the box, but is also a very strong, hard-nosed defender, and I think it's going to be someone that's going to be hard to get around. We really like her ability to play both sides of the ball. I think that fits well with our style of play as far as our defenders go. So I think she's certainly going to be a player that is going to come in and be able to help us as well. Amber Whitley comes to us from New Zealand. Very talented, very accomplished player. She plays as a forward for Eastern Suburbs Club, which plays in the top league in New Zealand. But as an MVP for her high school and as an MVP in the national tournament, I certainly think Amber is going to be a player that's going to add a lot of punch to our attack. She's got great physical attributes, probably going to be our tallest player, and strong in the air, very comfortable in the ball. So we're looking forward to adding her to our attack. I think she'll bring just a totally different dimension to our team as far as allowing us to attack even better from aerial positions as well as on the ground.